Hello, Gene Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog, which should be a short one, short and sweet, because this particular topic I don't think is going to require a whole lot of discussion. I just want to do something today that I said in the past that I try to do in these vlogs, which is to share insights that I see that I think others have missed, to point out facts that I think others have missed, maybe get people thinking along new lines. So today I'm talking about Mexico, and I'm talking about Trump's promise during the campaign that he would get Mexico to, quote unquote, pay for the wall that he wants to build. Well, actually, thanks to a recent Supreme Court decision, that he is building the wall. But he had said that Mexico would pay for that wall, and everybody has been taunting him. Well, not everybody, but his critics, all of his critics have been taunting him with the question, why isn't Mexico paying for the wall? Well, you know what? I think I just realized that Mexico is paying for the wall, if you really think about it, because when Trump talks about a wall, what was the purpose of the wall? It was to cut down illegal immigration, to keep unlawful aliens out of the country, to keep them from crossing the border. Now, he said a wall, but the purpose of the wall is what matters. What I'm getting at is that there's payment in cash, paying for a wall, and then there's what's known as payment in kind, which is substituting some other form of payment for cash. Which brings us to the fact that we all know, and Trump just mentioned this a minute ago as he usually does, heading towards Marine One, the helicopter, and then taking questions from the press. But no matter that he has mentioned this many times before, it's only now that I realized. Well, Trump said that Mexico has deployed 21,000 troops along the border with the United States to stop the flow of unlawful immigration. He was praising and thanking Mexico because apparently it's working. It hasn't totally stopped unlawful aliens from crossing the border, but according to Trump, it's dropped the numbers significantly. So my insight is 21,000 troops along the Mexico border has got to be costing Mexico money. I mean, who's paying for the troops? We're not paying for the Mexican troops. Mexico is paying for the troops because of Trump's threat to impose tariffs on Mexican goods coming into our country. So that got Mexico off the dime. They are deploying soldiers, 21,000. They are paying for those soldiers, and I have to imagine it's costing Mexico a pretty penny. Maybe not as much as the cost of a wall, but do you see my point? It's the same thing as a wall. It's not a wall, but if you put 21,000 troops along the border, they're doing what the wall was supposed to do, and Mexico is paying for it. So if you are talking about the spirit of proposition as opposed to the precise letter of a proposition, then Mexico is paying for the wall. They're paying to stem the flow of unlawful aliens across the border. So credit where credit is due. I hope the amount that Mexico pays goes up and up and up, but they are paying at least something, maybe not for the whole wall, but they are paying something. Mexico, for all practical purposes, is paying for the wall, or at least a part of the wall. That's it. That's my point for today. Thanks again for stopping by as usual, and as usual, well, you know, thumbs up if you like the video, share it with anyone you think would benefit from the video. Comments can go in the comments section, as well as suggestions for future topics. If you have a Twitter feed, then by all means, share my URLs on your Twitter feed to your followers, and maybe they'll want to watch the videos too. And finally, subscribe, and then, well, I don't know exactly what happens when you subscribe. I think it lets you know when there are videos, new ones. But, well, if not, you have the honor of subscribing to my channel, which that should be enough, I think. So that's it for today. See y'all again soon. Bye.